Hello, this is Bwana from Bwana.tv, and today I want to talk about Comcast. I haven't talked about Comcast in so long, man. Last time I think I talked about Comcast, we were on it and we were trying to get off of it because of a lot of stuff that was going wrong. We had a lot of issues with their service. Every 2 months, I would have streaming issues. We would have data caps, all kinds of stuff that, it just made moving off of them so much better. They're back in the news, and you can probably guess why. Comcast is expanding its 1.2 terabyte cap to the entire 39 state footprint in January. This is crazy. Check this out. Look at this, man. The entire footprint, 1.2 terabytes in a time where everybody's home and on the internet. Customers that go over the limit will need to pay $10 for every 50 gigabytes, up to $100. So essentially, this is a $100 hike maximum for individuals who go over their limit. And if you've been home, this story comes by way of Engadget, by the way. Thank you, Engadget, for the story. Hey, you're probably enjoying my video right now about the Comcast and the 1.2 terabyte cap. It's crazy, isn't it? If you are enjoying my content, please go over to my Patreon and support me. I'm a full-time streamer. Patreon.com/Bwana. You can give as little as $1 a month. It helps out tremendously. All the patrons over there are doing an excellent job of helping me out, giving me feedback. They get behind-the-scenes footage on our exclusive Discord channel. And thank you so much for all the patrons who are helping me. And I thank you all for considering me and supporting me there. So patreon.com/Bwana. Thank you so much for being an awesome supporter. And I hope you all consider me in your next Patreon endeavors. I'm running out of words. Back to the video. If you've ever been home as much as I have, I'm on the internet all the time. I'm doing a lot of stuff. I'm streaming. I'm doing a lot of, If you've ever been home to work, even before I became a full-time streamer, I was using much more than this, much more than 1.2 terabytes per month. And in 2020, there's a lot more online services than when I was working. So this is going to be a big problem for a lot of people. So if you're on Comcast and you're having to pinch pennies like a lot of us are, this is a big deal. This is a huge deal because, a lot of places are in lockdown. A lot of places you can't work. You just can't work, and you have to stay home. So it's not all about entertainment. Sometimes it's all about your livelihood and making money. And let's not even talk about the Comcast business plan, because that's a joke as well. So I'm not one to bash Comcast, but I think this is a huge mistake. I think they really need to touch base with humanity. I don't know what else to say. This is the absolute wrong time to do something like this. Seriously. Nations across the world, countries across the world are experiencing all types of financial turmoil due to the global pandemic known as COVID-19. But this is just reality, man. To ask customers for more money for a data cap that really shouldn't be there to begin with in 2020 during COVID-19 is, let's see, how can I make myself look the worst possible way as a company? Let's have a meeting about that. How can I make Comcast look even worse than what people already perceive it as? Let's raise the prices of our internet, and let's impose data caps of our internet right now. I mean, there's no other way to say it. Seriously, this is something that the timing of it is what I'm talking about. So if you live in one of the following states, you'll need to keep track of your usage. If you live in one of these states here, Delaware, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Maryland, Maine, New Hampshire, New Jersey, North Carolina, New York, Pennsylvania, Vermont, West Virginia, and the District of Columbia, need to watch your usage, because they're going to be implementing this fee. You're going to raise your prices. Yeah. So obviously, if you are in an area where you have a choice, thankfully we have a choice in our area. Obviously, in the area, if you have a choice, this is probably going to give you an incentive. That's not a word. This is probably going to give you an incentive to move. Seriously, look at companies, local companies or look at anybody else that is not imposing data caps, which I think are silly and just ridiculous in 2020. Data caps don't make any sense. And anybody who has studied it knows that this is crazy. This is Bwana from Bwana.tv. I just wanted to bring up Engadget's latest story on this, and Comcast just making a huge mistake. Comcast, if you're watching, please stop. Like get in the boardroom and say, hey, we need to push this back. We need to postpone it. I know they've been pushing it back, postponing it, but they need to postpone this indefinitely. This is something that doesn't need to be done right now. Thank you for watching the video. If you do like it, please comment, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. And I thank you all for watching. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.